What's up, everybody? Boy, if I thought we had some stuff to talk about at the beginning of this week, we sure have a lot of stuff to talk about now. Alright, we're back with another Dynamax adventure stream, chat. Now, we did... not we. Where is it? I think the Annihilate event started. The 7-star Annihilate. The devastating news today, yeah. I mean, what's crazy about all the Pokemon Bank stuff and Pokemon Home news is that it absolutely validates that guy's leak about Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Like, there's no way that's not accurate now. Why shut down Bank on Pokemon Day? Is it shutting down on Pokemon Day? I didn't even catch that detail. Bruh, Up is doing maintenance. Okay, well, I'm playing that, I guess. It shuts down 2/26. That's extra evil. So, hooray! Happy Pokemon Day! Anyway, Bank is dead. Bank is dead. Dead, chat. So that's the big news today, chat. Pokemon Bank is officially shutting down on February 26, 2027. I didn't even clock that was a day before Pokemon. Before Pokemon Day. I didn't even clock that. Cartoon character evil. Oh boy. All right, let me get all my ducklets in a row. Make sure I got the tweets. Make sure I got the tweets ready. Shiny hunting type null, yes. I will bring up all the Pokemon that, if you don't shiny hunt them now, there's no telling when you'll get them in the future. Yeah, I was actually just playing a little bit of Pokopia. Literally right before I went live. I was just sitting here playing Pokopia. Okay, let me get I got all the Pokemon Bank stuff up. Let me get all the Pokemon Home news. Whoa, insane new Raw. New Raw card. As in the Winged Dragon. 120! Oh my god. Ooh, Tyler's gonna love this one. Merrick and the Winged Dragon of Raw. Let's go. The classics. I see somebody saying that Toucannon is a good Pokemon for the 7-star Annihilate. Anyone tried out Toucannon? Alright, so we'll start from the top, chat. Actually, we'll wait for ads to be over in 1 minute. They'll do Frontier. I want them to have the Data Squad Savers digis. So yeah, chat, if you want to get a Ribbon Master Pokemon, if you want a Shiny Hunt, I think it's, frick, where'd the list go? It's Typenol, Savali, Poipole, Naga, Celebi, Mew, and Jirachi. Is the full list of Pokemon that you'd have to Shiny Hunt in bank games. Alright, so here was the big hubbub today. What's the hubbub, Puff? So 8 months. It's been 8 months, chat. It's been 8 months, and we finally are getting home compatibility with Fire Red Leaf Green. And not only are they offering a Celebi, but it is not a shiny Celebi. Didn't I see Joe say something about this Celebi, that it's like a deep cut or something? I don't know. But the thing that gets me, it's like, can you even complete the Pokedex without... We don't have Espeon and Umbreon yet. I think this is also one way. I'm pretty sure this is one way. You can't transfer things back into Fire Red and Leaf Green. Which I don't know why you'd ever... That's just so... I hate Pokemon Home. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, Legendary. That's exactly what I said. This basically confirms that guy's rumor about Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, doesn't it? It basically confirms it. Yeah, in Japanese it says that it's only one way, but in English it says two-way, which you should probably listen to the Japanese version. You think Pokemon would be better at getting the information correct in English, but that's true though. It does give conflicting information, but this is likely one way. So you can transfer things from Fire Red and Leaf Green into Home, but you can't put them back. I like this guy's comment. Aw, hell no. Is this company's brains located in their ass? Yeah, we'll get to the bank stuff in a second here. We'll get to the Pokemon Bank stuff. But what an underwhelming reward. I mean, I would have been a little bit underwhelmed if Celebi was shiny, but the fact that it's not even shiny, it's like, why would I care to do this? Like, completing the Home Pokédexes is such it's a chore. It's such an awful chore. For a Cherish Ball, just bland, regular Celebi? I don't know, chat. Yeah, how many gifted Celebis have we gotten over the years, Mimikyu? That's a great question. That is a great question. Also, we have some potential Winds and Waves leaks to talk about tonight, too. I don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden August is like, boom, 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 news, news, news. Me too, CB. I haven't bothered with Volcanion. I can't find it in me to care anymore. I don't like Cherish Ball Pokemon. I don't like that I can't have them in my original trainer name. Yes, Home did increase in size by is it 50%? I mean, that's great and all, but I don't pay for it, so it increased by none to me. Maybe if they announced that home would be free, I wouldn't feel so much bile in my throat right now. But here is, I came across this tweet. Pokemon that you might want to shiny hunt in older games yet if you haven't. I mean, I think we'll get Mew and Emerald in a month. But the others... I mean, we just need to have these Pokemon released in Gen 10. Will they do the right thing and have us the right thing? Will they actually do us justice and have Savali and Poipole and company in Gen 10? Probably not. They were so brutal with the shiny locks in Gen 9. I have no faith. Yes, if you ever wanted to do a Ribbon Master Pokemon, you have... Where's that,
6 months. 6 months.
You have 6 months. You have 6 months. You have 6 months to get a Ribbon Master. I've seen so many annoying tweets today that were like, people don't seem to understand Pokemon Bank. I've seen so many people speaking on it and being like, well, you had like a decade to transfer things with Bank. Shut up. Well, you had 900 years to do that. Also, I hate this tweet. This sucks, but was inevitable. Was it inevitable? Was it inevitable, though? Think of how much money Game Freak makes. Think of the peanuts it would cost them to keep the servers running. Is it inevitable? Because I have a hard time believing that. Unfortunately, these servers can't stay up forever. Why not? Why not? Oh, yes. Let me show you. Let me find the Pokemon Go tweet. I didn't even remember that one. Let me find that one. Yeah, and did you see his tweet afterwards, Justin, about he's like, oh, everybody keeps calling me a shill. Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah, I wonder why, dude. That's a mystery. Okay, is this, that is so lame. They can't be bothered to put some text on a Safari Ball, so they're converting them to just those stupid teal Pokeballs. Weren't people saying that this took like a year or something? Couldn't they just make them into normal Safari Balls? This feels stupid. Is it so hard to write Go on a Safari Ball and make it a new model? Just a small indie company, chat. Oh, Timutu. That's a great name. I mean, what has value in Pokemon Go anymore? Pokemon Go is completely devalued shinies. Why not just start handing out hundos? Who cares anymore? Let's see, was there anything else? Oh yeah, here's the Primeape event, chat. It's live right now if you're interested. Okay, so home storage is increasing from 6,000 to 9,000. Hey, can we do that in the mainline games? Hey, can we stop having like 30 boxes per Pokemon game? You rats. Oh man, look at how much aura Bridget has here. Okay, so we're getting Fire Red, Leaf Green, October. This Lutu tweet kind of made me chuckle. Bank shuts down February. Fire Red Leaf Green compatibility took 8 months. I'll never understand the time frame for home compatibility. Why is it taking these people this long? Why? Why does it take 8 months? The game sold gangbusters. In like the first few weeks, they made Game Freak $80 million. Why is this not a priority? They just like slack off all day. Go Safari balls turn into strange. That's right. They're called strange balls. Yeah, they gotta go into their Scrooge McDuck giant vault of gold and take a few swims, do a few laps. Look at, oh, I love Bridget. I really do. I miss that old Ken Sugimori art style so much. Grand Oak sucks. Grand Oak might be one of my least favorite Pokemon trainer human designs. Look at her little office. There's so much charm here. What charm does Pokemon Home have? None. None. It has none. It has none at all. She's getting fired, chat! They're firing her ass! I can't believe it. I didn't even clock that this was the day before Pokemon Day. Why would you do that? Why would you have bank shut down the day before a celebration of Pokemon? I genuinely don't understand. That's insane. Where was that? I had a. Let's see. I have about 1,000 tabs open because there's a lot to talk about. The Pikachu that's been sitting in my boxes on February 27th, 2027. Ah! Deleted. Deleted off the face of the earth. Oh, man. It's funny, too, because they were like, hey, guys, Fire Red Leaf Green compatible with Pokemon Home. Also, we're shutting down Pokemon Bank. It's like they tried to sneak that in there. Copium, they'll announce a workaround on Pokemon Day. That's insane, Copium, Justin. That might be more cope than I've ever seen. That's insane, cope. What a boring reward. I can't get over this just regular Celebi. And again, I just don't agree. Like, why is this inevitable? This company makes $5 trillion every second. Why is it inevitable? I'm gonna read some of these quote tweets. Yeah, this person's correct. Wanted Pokemon that she trained to be securely stored and passed down to her kids and grandkids. Well, sorry, little Timmy. They're dead now. Yeah, why is it Celebi? I guess because... I don't know, Mew you can get from Emerald? I really don't know. Yeah, like... I don't know. People are getting mad for no reason. Shut up, blue check bitch. Yeah, why is it inevitable? That's my question. Like, why are people being like, oh, well, it was inevitable. But, like, why? Why? It's unreasonable to expect them to uphold the servers forever. I don't think it is, though. There's plenty of games that have had servers going for so many years. See, I keep seeing people say things like this. If you haven't transferred your Pokemon from one of the 3DS games now, you're never going to. Like, what do you know? What the hell do you know, John Fresh? I've seen so many people say a variation of that today, and it's like, you can speak for yourself. Yes, Pokemon is the most profitable IP in the world. I don't know if we stress that enough around here, but it is.
Fucking dumb.
Yeah, Pearl. For longer than the US has existed. I don't know, chat. Just a big bummer, you know? It's just a bummer. It really feels like Game Freak is just prioritizing, like, new-gen fans now. That's just kind of what it feels like. Pokemon. Okay, let's see. Did I have anything else? Let's see. So, you got 6 months, chat. If you ever want to get a Ribbon Master or Shiny Hunt anything in those old games, you have 6 months. Yeah, I got 6 months. Oh yeah. This has nothing to do with the bank stuff or Pokemon Home, but apparently you can pre-order Pokemon Krispy Kreme donuts. Because that's a thing now. You can pre-order donuts. Hey guys, remember Gen 1? Anybody remember Charmander? God, how much mileage has the Pokemon Company got out of those 20-plus-year-old renders of those Pokemon? But yeah, you can pre-order donuts now. Great. Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, I agree with this tweet as well. The amount of inane defense and appeals to authority I've seen over a Pokemon save editor it's absurd. They've had a decade to come up with a simple offline transfer solution to home. I have seen a lot of people suggesting a USB peripheral. See, again, I keep seeing this dismissive attitude. Well, first, they're even starting this off annoying. Okay, I get you being upset. Shut up. Do you honestly believe people care enough that they can't get their Watchog from Black and White? Yes! Yes, people care. People care a whole lot. You might not. Like, does this ultimately really affect me personally? Not really. Like, I'm not... I like to keep my Pokemon in their original games, but see, that's just me. I understand that people love transferring their Pokemon up. Like, so many people just are... they think the way they think is law, is how everybody else thinks. It's literally not that deep. This is such a non-issue to be mad at. Like, if Pokemon was a dead franchise, like, what are you talking about? They could have, again, Bank is old, but they could have come up with a different solution. I mean, they do want reoccurring profit. That's absolutely true. That's why Pokemon Home is as much money as it is. Yeah, Home will eventually close too. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, the Celebi is lame. It's another Cherish Ball Slotmon, and this one isn't even shiny. Alright, well, we'll get into some Dynamax adventures now. If you're new here, chat, we do a solo first run, and then I open the lobby, and anyone who wants to join can join. Oh, not yet. Yeah, what does Celebi even have to do with Fire Red Leaf Green? I just don't get it. Oh boy, a dragon. The Beast of Reincarnation directors had they apologized? Really? I mean, the game, I played Beast of Reincarnation on stream. The VOD is up on YouTube if anyone wants to watch it. I played about 4 to 5 hours in. It wasn't the biggest piece of shit of all time, but it certainly did not impress me either. It's very derivative of everything it's clearly inspired by. Is that the only way to get Celebi into the Gen 3 VC releases? It's annoying that we're still having to deal with how annoying they've made mythical Pokemon over the years. Like, to this day, we're still having to deal with how annoying all the mythical distributions were back in, like, Gen 2 and 3. Yeah, it's very near Secrio. It gave me Stellar Blade vibes with the bland Instagram model protagonist. Shiny Celebi, but not with the original trainer name. I mean, maybe that's their ultimate plan, chat. Maybe they saw how much money Fire Red Leaf Green made, and they were like, all right, let's do Ruby Sapphire Emerald this fall. Who knows? Maybe we'll get Crystal Gold Silver next year. Maybe they're planning on re-releasing all of these old games for people to buy again. Mega Dimensions. Damn you, Ansha. It's funny that you say that, because Centro, I don't know, what would your answer be, chat? Centro put out a poll tonight. Actually, I might check out the replies on this one. Which game did you enjoy more? Scarlet Violet or Legend ZA? All of these are incorrect opinions. That's funny. Hold on, let me see where I'm going. What did everybody say? I'm just gonna say I've never. What are those games? I've never played them. Oh, it's close. 49.1% versus 40. Are we including the DLC in these conversations? See, that's the thing about Pokemon conversations now. Are we including the DLC? Because if we're talking about, like, base Sword and Shield, it's a different beast than if we're including Crown Tundra. Silver, Gold, Crystal. Yeah, Ruby and Sapphire, people always... I mean, Emerald is, you know, a better game. But it's not like Ruby and Sapphire are worthless. I'm dead. Type is Booper. You know, I've never thought about that. Water, Ground, maybe. Ground is my favorite type. Trying to get people to forget the old games. Water Nugget, yes, I agree. Okay, Nidoking, brother, I need you to chill. I need you to calm down, Nidoking. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Yeah, this, again, if you want to do a Ribbon Master Pokemon chat, you are running out of time. You got 6 months. A lot of those ribbons will not, they'll be locked out. Oh, you got Keldeo, you're free now? Congrats. I really need you to hold on to that Nidoking, Martin. Well, you're gonna have to, because I'm taking Clefable. Oh, you're in the 30s. I think I'm at, like, 68 right now for... What was it today? Malamyotismon? Yeah, Justin, what the hell was that? I saw that earlier and I was like, what? Why are we still doing Frontier stuff? Why can we never move on? Where's the new games? Why are we still getting Frontiers content? Please. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We've been talking about all the big news, mainly the Pokemon Home compatibility with Fire Red Leaf Green, and that Pokemon Bank is shutting down the day before Pokemon Day in February. Yeah, it's really weird to see so many people online being like, yeah, you weren't using Pokemon Bank. I see, and then I literally scroll and see what, y'all are not using Pokemon Bank. How do you know? I mean, you don't have to actively be using it to still want the option to. It really is a plague. Wow, this guy fucking sucks. Every shiny hunter basically does. Oh, them. The moron blue check off in the replies. Again, so many people just because you're not doing it doesn't mean other people aren't. Everybody is so fucking close-minded. My God. Like, can we think about what other people, you know, maybe do with their lives? Or are you so self-absorbed that you think you're the only, like, you're the only person, and since you don't do it, that means nobody does. Why is this asshole at Worlds? Who the hell is this guy? Oh, I see Tech Yapper in the description of this guy's profile. Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. What a rotten 30th anniversary for Pokemon this has been. Seriously. What has there been to celebrate? There's certainly nothing to celebrate with Palkia here. All right, we got a rough start tonight. Palkia, please. It's an emotional situation. Why are you doing this? Yeah, you know what? I agree with this. Honestly, fuck off. Yeah, it is disingenuous. I'm censoring Palkia killing us. Wow, that was the fastest Palkia round ever. Anyway, was there a shiny? No. Okay. It's all been just trading cards and kind of lackluster merchandise. I don't think there's been a single anniversary for a big video game IP lately that I have felt be satisfying. Not a single one. Yeah, supposedly Target might be putting 30th anniversary cards up tonight, so if that's something you're interested in, Arceus Speed. Yeah, 30 years is a huge anniversary. Like, some people would kill for a franchise with staying power to celebrate a 30th anniversary. Alright, we got a full squad. No more Palkia, please. Ooh. Brother side, we're going Team Water. We're going full water. Wow, this is a great squad if this is Zygarde. Clefable and Cryogonal. Oh, it's Articuno. My only ice type left. I still remember fighting Kyurem. Those were the days. We actually need some revenge on Articuno. It's getting on your nerves. Too bad Quag doesn't have a frickin' ground move. They're such cowards for this Quagsire moveset. What, like a little ground move, like Mud Slap even would have helped? Alright, we'll just Geyser. Got an Alpha Pig, nice. Yeah, Digimon up his maintenance like every 5 minutes. I don't even remember. I got red. Red was my first version, but I don't remember being like, I want red or I want blue. Like that's just what I got. I mean, I probably have some Pokemon in bank right now. Now, I guess it's shutting down just entirely. I'll have to go and investigate if I have anyone actually in there. I don't want old Pokemon to just be erased. Yeah, good freeze. Yeah, that's true. There's a certain few Pokemon that if you don't shiny hunt them now, you're gonna have to wait until they're eventually available in the future. Type Null, Savali, Poipole, Naga. You can get the armor if you use one of the donuts with the item boon. Yeah. It's funny, I noticed in Pokopia, it has to be new. I got a piece of armor for like the Ceruledge and Armarouge armor sets. It's like, what is this? Yeah, I think it's treasure. Were not enough people figuring out how to get Ceruledge and Armarouge's item in Pokopia? Because that's what it felt like. No, people are making little custom little lists here, chat. This This one's in German. So we got, yeah, Poipole, Naga, Celebi, Mew, Pikachu, Partner Hat Pikachu, Jirachi. Go Special Vorstellung. An attempt was made. Yeah, Partner Hat Pikachu is fun. And it's now especially an oddity because Ash is gone. Like, they're not gonna run Partner Hat Pikachu back probably ever, or at least anytime soon. It's gonna be a long time, if ever. A glitch shiny that was never meant to happen, and for some reason they never fixed it. Yeah, normally those types of Pokemon are always locked. I almost find that charming. They saw that they forgot to lock it, and they were just like, oh well, let them have their fun. They didn't decide to fix it or put out a patch. They were just like, okay, we'll let them have it. They can have fun. We'll let them have a little bit of fun. To be honest, I don't even remember, like, the types of donuts that much anymore. My brain couldn't handle the stress and has expunged it from my brain. It's one of the donuts. It's one of them. See, I'm not even joking either. I'm already like, huh? What? It was what? What's happening? Do we want to talk about some Gen 10 potential leaks, chat? This is coming from a guy called Kura. So, of course, I need like a... I need to dress Booper in like a salt outfit. Grain of salt, yada yada yada. Alright. We're gonna talk about potential leaks. This is your potential leak warning. Which this could all be a bunch of nonsense. There is a character model here, though. There is a character model here. And it is apparently one of the Elite Four. So it claims that unlike previous games, which... I mean, sometimes the champion does show up. It depends. I'll just quote what Centro's saying. He says, unlike most previous games, the Elite Four and the champion show up throughout the main story. Oh, my laundry alarm's going off. I gotta check that soon. Which, I'm pretty sure we heard about the champion in the first leak. One of the big leaks we talked about for Gen 10, that the champion's gonna be a part of the story. Although, again, the champion has shown up in the story a lot. Are they ever, like, a super important or deep character? No. Not really. But, like, you fight with Steven, you hang out with Lance, Cynthia shows up a few times. You're also doing your laundry. It's no better time for laundry than right now. Oh, that sucks. I assume that's a Switch 2 glitch. I'm gonna hold on to Sudowoodo. Yeah, Diantha has, like, you talk to her one time, and there's that one conversation where Lysander's there and the vibes are atrocious. Okay, but this is an interesting one, chat. So we actually get type drops. We're getting type drops for the Elite Four. What do we think about these types? Water, grass, fire, and electric. Hi, Articuno. Water, grass, fire, and electric. I mean, I don't know if I even have a response. I mean, I guess. Water, grass, fire, electric. Who do we not have an Elite Four? What type isn't represented by the Elite Four. Dragon. No, we have dragon. Normal, grass, and electric. That's right, we've never had normal. Normal, grass, and electric. We've never had an Elite Four member that represents those. So grass and electric is new. I hope the electric trainer is, again, if this is real, I hope the electric trainer is not a streamer. If I have to deal with another streamer electric type character, I'm gonna scream. Yeah, Larry uses flying the second time. It does sound a little bit easy. Like, those are all very counterable types, but... I mean, when have the Elite Four really been that challenging? I feel like Lucian is one of the harder... Like, who are the hardest Elite Four members to fight? Lieutenant Surge's son. We also have a model. One of the model of this character. Oh shit, you froze me. That's not nice. That's actually really not cool of you, Articuno. So we actually have a model of her, chat. That's what she looks like. I mean, okay. That's a lady. That's a person. Don't give me Nintendo Ninjas, please and thank you. So she's the water type Elite Four member, apparently. We have a lot of ice ladies, don't we? Also, I'm pretty sure every single ghost Elite Four member is a woman. Let's see, we got Phoebe. We've got what's her face from Gen 5. Like, they're all ladies. Yeah, Agatha. What do you have? Freeze dry Articuno? Can you chill out? No, I didn't mean for an ice pun. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do an ice pun. GG. Morty is a gym leader, not an Elite Four member. He probably is the most notable male ghost trainer. Acerola, too. One of my favorites. I love Acerola. Most ghost type gym leaders are women, too. That's so interesting. I wonder why. Is that like a conscious choice or just a coincidence? They love their spooky ladies. I love Phoebe too. They cooked with the Elite Four in Gen 3. Although Glaceon's a little I said Glaceon. Glacia. I do look down on them for not giving Walrein a Mega. Somebody at Game Freak really likes the Snovrun, or Snover. They like both of those Pokemon, let's be honest. Because mediums are women a lot of time. You might be right, Ness. Because think of all the ghost charmers and all the ladies in Lavender Tower. I mean, we did get some of the monks that use ghost Pokemon in Gen 2. But then you also have those old ladies as well. Azumarill. With the sap that sips. Okay, where was I? So this is a bullet point list. What's the next bullet point? The girl in the picture is a water type Elite Four. So, I think we might have talked about this at some point, but supposedly this game, Winds and Waves, is going to have a structure that is identical to Scarlet Violet. It's going to have 3 routes. We're fighting a dragon. Go grab War Turtle, maybe? The source mentions that the story is better than Scarlet and Violet, with better world building and more compelling character development throughout the 3 routes. That almost sounds like too good to be true. I'm almost like, you mean it's better? Wait a minute, that doesn't sound real. The source mentions that the story is better than Scarlet and Violet. I mean, that's not a particularly high bar. I don't think that's a particularly high bar. Yeah, the bar is in hell, really. I mean, there's some stuff to like about the story in Scarlet Violet, but there's so much to not like. Yeah, the Annihilate event just started. Yeah, I think the most... I've never noticed... Well, I've definitely noticed, but I don't think there was a game where I noticed the wordiness more than ZA. Like, characters yap forever in ZA. There is so much dialogue in ZA. I did not care. The longer I think about the ZA story, the more it just does not... I just don't like it. I think the story in Legends Arceus was better. Well, I mean, if the source thinks it's better than Scarlet and Violet... I mean, I don't mind the 3 routes thing. Like, splitting up the different characters, and they each have their own little thing. Ultra Sun has way too much talking. Yeah, Sun and Moon. Gen 7's bad about that. Especially the beginning. The beginning of Sun and Moon is just... It takes a while for the games to get going. It's unfortunate. Because I like a lot of the characters in Alola. So now they're describing what these routes are. So there's one called the Legend Tour. Three hours. Yeah, it does take hours for the game to get going. It just... So many video games still fall prey to that. The beginning of ZA honestly blew me away with how long the tutorial was. I'll never forget playing through ZA for the first time, and it's just like, I just want to go explore. Let me go explore. Stop talking to me. Stop bringing me back to this hotel. Let me fly free. And then the other one is called the Mahou Tour. M-A-H-O-U. War Turtle. Hey, just like the Poke-Tune. So the Legend Tour supposedly will involve defeating bosses to power up the seed Pokemon. The titular seed Pokemon. Konetsu is what they're calling it. What is this seed We've heard so much about this seed Pokemon. What is it going to look like? What if I don't like it? What if I don't want to power his ass up? What if I don't want to power him up? Defeating bosses. What do we mean by bosses? Are they bringing back, like, Titans or Alpha Pokemon? what do we mean by that? What do we mean by bosses? And it just sounds like you're getting Herba Mystica for Koraidon and Miraidon again. Like that, yeah, it sounds just like Scarlet Violet. Deja vu, I have been in this place before. Yeah, I mean, it literally says, like the legendary quest in Scarlet Violet. It says, the Mahou Tour is related to defeating bosses that use the new battle mechanic gimmick, Netsu, on raids. Now, the leaks have gone on about this battle mechanic, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, remember the first few cutscenes in ZA, and they're so, like, cinematic looking, especially when Floette shows up and fires her laser. She's Dr. Octagonopus. That would be a great name for a Floette. Wait a minute, that would be a great name for a Floette. And it looks really cinematic and nice, and then, like, no other cutscenes in the game kind of look like that again. That's kind of an odd one. Yeah, let's have more zoom-in gags, like every single side quest in ZA. Might actually get the wide lens here. Alright, did I cover everything? It says post-game will be focused on the MMO features and co-op versions of the Mahou Tour raids. I hear MMO and my mind just, I can't process it. Like, what do we mean MMO? We going World of Warcraft up in here, but with Pokemon? Yeah, I actually think some of the funniest gags from Pokemon were in the DLC for Crown Tundra. Like, some of the dialogue with Peony and Calyrex was genuinely charming and funny. Those are like some of the few instances where I can remember having a genuine chuckle at a Pokemon game. Because Pokemon games are not really known for their comedic writing, we'll say. Howdy. There's been a lot going on, chat. We've talked about the Pokemon Bank closing. We've talked about Fire Red Leaf Green coming to Pokemon Home. And now we're talking about some more Gen 10 leaks. Nothing super spicy. Just some Elite Four stuff and the fact that the game will apparently have 3 different stories just like Scarlet Violet had. I hope the 3 different stories are balanced a lot better. Because to me, the best stuff in Scarlet Violet is like the stuff with Arven. Mostly. I did think it was a little bit on the nose that he's like, my sick dog, you guys. Please cry for my heckin' sick dog. And then it's Mabostiff. Like, I would have cried if it was maybe like Dashbun. Arcanine. A dog Pokemon that's cute. Mightyena. I did think the sick dog stuff was a little cliche. A little saccharine. But when you get all the characters together, I mean, the Penny stuff is my least favorite. I don't think anything with Team Star was that fun. I don't, like, all those characters are just annoying. All those characters are just annoying. I think Penny sucked. I don't hate Penny. I think they could have done more with the reveal of her being Cassiopeia. And I kind of like that the Clavel was involved. I almost wish that he got more to do, because I liked him. Honestly, the director was one of my favorite characters. Like, he was fun. Yeah, they go for the reveal and it's like, okay. Anyway. And then Nimona, I mean, does she really even have much of a story to speak of? Go away, Palkia. You're ruining our cool time. They gave him that pompadour wig. The Japanese really love pompadour wigs. Have you noticed this? There's like a pompadour wig in every... in so much Japanese media. They just think those are so funny. I don't hate Nimona. Like, she's fun, but there's just not much to her. She likes to battle and she's enthusiastic about Pokemon. Great. He disappeared after Penny's story. I like that the director was actually... Yeah, exactly, Murray. I like that he was one of the... He actually cared. Because so often the adults in these stories are just complete... I don't even know. Nothing? It's like, yeah, just let the kids handle the end of the world shit. I'm going to bed. I feel like they really could have incorporated all the teachers better. Again, for a school setting, they really did not utilize the school that much. After you are through the first part of the game and Clavel's like, you gotta go find the treasure, you never really have to go back. No one says you have to take classes. You don't really interact with your common student outside of Penny, Arvin, and Nimona. How do you fumble a concept like that? People love school stuff. They even tried to do like the Orange Academy, Orange School, and the Grape Academy. You know, doing a little like Hogwarts houses in there. People love that stuff. And I know I harp on this every time, but it will never not make me sad. We can't customize our dorm room. Why? That's like one of their most missed opportunities ever, I dare say. Yeah, the history class, you learn about like the Ruinous Quartet, and that's about it. If you had asked me to tell you what any of the other classes tell you about, I would sit here forever because I don't remember. I feel like Gita could have probably been a little bit more involved. I would have liked more scenes of you and the group like together. Like the best part of the game is the Area Zero when you all go down and ride Maridon and explore together. It would have been nice to do that once or twice before that happened. Gives you fast travel points. I feel like there's a better way. Like, longer the days where they want you to learn Braille for the Reggies. Hey, GG! Deserved. Go back to where you came from, Palkia. Be gone, foul beast. Be gone. Very nice. GG's. We've gotten revenge on Kuno and Palkia. Dual Academy. Fun and trouble, never looking too hard. Back at class, they never taught us this. They never taught us this. Not shiny. You wasted one of my beast balls, Palkia. That's not nice. That's rude. That's not nice at all. Okay, we've had 2 Palkia already. Don't love that. Speaking of Gen 7, can Nihilego show back up? Or like, we haven't seen Guzzlord in a while. Where's Guzzlord? Jazz it up! Oh, there is one more bullet point to talk about, chat. And it's an interesting one. The source claims that the graphics in the reveal trailer were purposely lowered to improve performance, not show frame drops. The newer builds of the game are higher fidelity, but could drop down to the trailer quality for final release depending on how the optimization process goes. Ooh, I don't like hearing this one bit. Oh no. Oh no, what do you mean? Oh no. They purposely lowered the performance to not show a frame. What is wrong with this company? Do they not have a single developer with a clue? What do you mean? The newer builds of the game are higher fidelity, but could drop down to trailer quality for final release depending on how the optimization process goes. How have they not figured this out? Why is optimizing games their final boss? I'm so scared. That's an ominous final bullet point to end on, by the way. I mean, people were really talking about how good the trailer looked. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I wasn't really blown away by it either. Now to learn that they have maybe lowered the performance or the fidelity so you don't see frame drops. It's on the Switch 2, baby! There's no more excuses! The Switch 2 can play a lot of beast games. Beastly, even. We'll put a pin in that one, chat. We'll put a pin in that one, and next time we actually get a trailer for these frickin' games, we'll have to eagle eye go through it and see if there's any performance or if they maybe lower the fidelity, because that will tell us. That will give us insight. What's up, Endrish? 3DS era coding. I'm telling you, chat, everything changed is when 3D games started happening. It was smooth pixel sailing until 3D attacked. Until the 3D Fire Nation attacked. Another 10-hour live stream with 2 Pokemon reveals. I kind of like that, though. First of all, it tortured Joe, which is funny. Second of all, I kind of miss quirky Pokemon reveals. I feel like they really shied away from that in Gen 9. They went all in on, like, 8, and there were even a few... Remember the way they revealed Hisui Voltorb in Legends Arceus? What's up, Dragoon? I kind of like the weird, quirky Pokemon reveals, I won't lie. They're fun. I just think they're neat. Oh boy, Bolton, Persian, the lamp that pence. A take on Pokemon Bang Andy. We covered that at the start of stream. Basically, bad. 2 thumbs down. I also didn't realize that it was shutting down the day before Pokemon Day. That's so crazy to me. Hey guys, come and celebrate Pokemon after we obliterated them all in Pokemon Bank. Bruh. Yeah, the exclusive stuff is always an annoyance. Only gonna get worse when the servers for these games eventually get shut off too. I don't think that will be for a long time though. I think we talked about that yesterday. And again, that leak we talked about, that we're supposedly getting Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald in October, I think that all but confirms it. We're getting Pokemon Home support for Fire Red, Leaf Green. I feel like this now all but confirms the late September, October release for RSE. Man, Aurora's cry is so loud. Yeah, you know what would have been great if they announced an increase for non-paying users. Lol. That's Game Freak. They're sleeping like Persian right now. Yeah, we had a lot of talk about Pokemon Bank and Home and all the annoying people I've seen online today saying, "Oh, you've never used Pokemon Bank. Nobody's using Pokemon Bank," which is just not true. It's not true. Just because you don't use it doesn't mean other people don't. See you, Lazaga. You know what? Let's get you in a Dusk Ball. I don't ever use Dusk Ball. And again, the reward for the Fire Red Leaf Green completion is just a regular Celebi. It's not shiny or anything. It's just a guy. It's just Celebi. It's just an onion. It's just a little onion fairy. I hate Pokemon Home. I really detest it. I don't think it gets enough heat as it does, if at all. It's so outdated, it's expensive, it's slow, it automatically categorizes Pokemon if you don't pay for it. It's lacking features, the art is ugly, the aesthetics are ugly, the music sucks. What's there to like about it? Swedish. Went through a very Swedish transformation in Gen 7. You know, maybe Dougie wasn't a great choice here with this team, actually. We have 3 weaknesses here. Oh, good. Jinx landed the lovely kiss. Thank you, Jinx. Rella can't take the wheel. Yeah, the sorting is complete garbage. It's just complete. It's just, oh, it's so. It's one of the most frustrating Pokemon things that have ever existed to me. And to me, it's them taking advantage of their most loyal fans. People who have thousands of Pokemon, people who shiny hunt, people who want ribbon masters. As I've always said, I think Pokemon Home should be included in your Nintendo Online subscription. I think it's ludicrous that it's not. It's so pricey for what it is. It's so frustrating. I detest Pokemon Home, I really do. What happened now? Pokemon Bank has a day of death. The day before Pokemon Day in 2027. Fire Red Leaf Green got home compatibility announced. Which the Japanese tweet or information about it says it's one way, but the English version says it's both ways. So we're probably gonna trust the Japanese version on that. If you've ever wanted to do a Ribbon Master chat, if you've ever wanted to shiny hunt Poipole, Type Null, Naga, Ash Hat Pikachu, and you want to transfer them up, you have 6 months. You got 6 months to do so. Or forever hold your Pokemon peace. Oh boy, we've had a Palkia Zygarde filled night. My favorite. I mean, we got the Goat Jinx here. Aurorus is fantastic. I can help a little bit, and Relicanth is a cute fish, so... You know, it isn't all bad. The clankers. And people have been saying, like, oh, nobody's using Pokemon Bank. But Game Freak has had, like, a decade to come up with a better solution to Pokemon Bank. A lot of... Let me see if I can find that tweet. Somebody posted, like, a USB peripheral. Yeah, I've seen a lot of like big shiny hunters be like, "Wow, bruh." Like Austin has the Thanos snap effect on this, so it's over. Too late to apologize. It's too late. Stay asleep, Zygarde. You fricker. Yeah, here it is, here it is. Find a way to make a device that can connect to Pokemon Home. Didn't allow player to edit Pokemon like action replay. I mean, who cares, first of all, but ugh. But that's what I'm talking. That was the post that I saw about some sort of plug-in peripheral. They'll never do that, though. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves, chat. Their asses are not doing that. Yay! We're gonna beat Zygarde without it transforming. This is a just victory. The good guys win in the end. GG. Woohoo! That feels so good. I turned into the Pillsbury Doughboy. I turned into Poppin' Fresh for a second there. That was a great Zygarde round. GG. It never isn't satisfying to beat Zygarde before it transforms. This is why Dynamax is the best. What other experience lets you shiny hunt Zygarde with a team where you can all come together and beat Zygarde's ass? It's beautiful, honestly. Would have been even more beautiful if you were shiny, you frick. You frickin' frick. Now I'm Sammy Classic Sonic fan. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Okay, chat, can I go check my laundry before the round starts? Hold on, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna go get my laundry. And I'm gonna pretend I'm Sonic. Okay, ready? Go. That's hilarious. I didn't even start it. I hustled back for nothing! But hey, I got my laundry. Mission accomplished, sort of. Oh, man. Booper in the dryer. But now I have the worst part. I have to make my bed now. Can somebody create a device that just automatically makes your bed for you? We have science. Somebody in science figure that one out, please. Fitted sheets are evil. It's so true. Alright, one more slot left if anyone... Oh, there we go. Didn't even finish my sentence. Magic. I wish I could just, you know, get a magic wand and be like, frickety frackety, make my bed quickety quackety. Wow, we're getting so many dupes tonight. Another Kuno. Okay. If you say so, game. Magic type. I'd love another wizard or magic-based Pokemon. I think they killed it with Mega Delphox. Mega Delphox was one of the few Megas in ZA where they did exactly... Like, that's exactly what I wanted them to do. I need new bedding just in general. My sheets are getting worn. My comforter is kind of like, ugh. Getting a little... Getting a little time to replace. I hate looking for bedding though. It's such a chore. Also, everybody does like duvets. I feel like I'm the one person on the planet that does not engage in duvets or duvet culture. I prefer just a standard traditional ass comforter. I actually have a cooling comforter. It should be 10,000, no kidding. Guess what will happen? And a lot of times, if you do find comforters, they're always, I don't know, giving, like, grandma, giving retirement home vibes, or, like, nursing home vibes. They're very florally, and there's just too much going on. Alakazam would be... Every now and then somebody asks, like, which Pokemon would you want in real life? My answer is always Alakazam. Alakazam can teleport. It's really smart. It's psychic. It would be such a useful Pokemon to have. For Shiny Onion, nice! Congrats! How have the raids been? We've had a few nasty customers tonight, but we've been managing it okay. For the most part. You know, Alakazam probably could do your taxes for you. Yeah, and you can use its spoons to eat cereal. What more do you want? He's always got an infinite supply of spoons. You never need to buy spoons again. You think Alakazam finds the existence of sporks offensive? Yeah, that's right. Future Sight. You could do like sports betting. You could do market predictions. Oh, it DC'd you. Damn. The servers in Scarlet Violet. The servers in Sword and Shield are hanging on by a thread. Oh, you did it because of the shutdown news. I mean, hey, you got 6 months. If you want Celebi or Type Null, Poiple, etc., etc. You love doing taxes. Some people were just born with, like, the math gene. I'm not one of those people. That skipped me. that skipped me. Hospital blankets. If you ever have any type of surgery, they bundle you up. I don't think that's weird. I kind of like the socks that they give you that have the like the grip on the bottom, so you know you don't fall in the slippery hospital. Went to sleep after school ended for you. I'm the opposite, Ashley. Actually did not mind geometry, but I was not... We had to take algebra and we had to take algebra 2. Algebra 2 was... awful. I did not like algebra. Stole some hospital blankets. Nice. Oh, you're getting surgery tomorrow? Hope it goes well. Yeah, the sequel was worse. The sequel to Algebra, Algebra 2. Not great. Yeah, same, Dragoon. I always liked taking all the art classes, but I had some real bums for teachers. I had some real pieces of shit for teachers. Specifically art teachers. Yeah, what is that? Why is that such a common thing, Proto Man, that art teachers are just like that? They've all been different types of art too. Like they offered 2D and 3D art. So 2D being like drawing and stuff, and 3D was clay, which I love clay, but both of those teachers were god awful. I hated both of them. Like, I even remember we had an art teacher in elementary school that forced us to stand. Like, that was her thing. You have to stand when you do art. It's like, what are you talking about? No? Just forcing this, like, weird quirk on all of these elementary school students. Like, please leave me alone. Please stop. Do we want to risk fighting Blaziken? We have 3 weaknesses to it. And then I had a middle school art teacher who played favorites like crazy. Tried making excuses to the principal. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, my 2D art teacher. What a miserable old fuck he was. I think I had to do like a meeting with my parents or something, or my dad, because there was an assignment where we had to draw like a place we've been or something like that, and I did like the Golden Gate Bridge, which I've never been to San Francisco. I don't even remember if I ever like said that I didn't go there, but for some reason it became an issue and the guy tried to like give me a 0 on my assignment. I remember, there's like other students, it was like a group of like 4 other students, and we were all there. He retired the year after, too. That's what really gets me. Like, why couldn't you have retired before I went to high school? So I didn't have to deal with you. I took photography too, and I've told this story, but I never had beef with her. I don't remember her being a particularly inspiring or great teacher, but she was the teacher that I saw getting into a screaming match in the middle of the hallway with another student. Photography, serious business. That was one of those classes where you just kind of did whatever. You'd get like a loose outline of what you were supposed to do, and then everybody would just go and do their own thing. And my 3D art teacher, I have like a memory of her writing like I seen her writing an email, and like there were a few students in there, myself included, and she was like shit talking us. Like, oh, okay. That was she played favorites too. One of my friends, which we always made fun of her for this. She always favored one of my friends. My friend was like her darling. Everybody else was just chopped liver. It's crazy how many teachers play favorites. You always notice too, even when you're a kid. Even when I was in middle school, you know, brain barely developed, I could sense the favoritism. Slammed it on the table, that's insane. Yeah, me too. I still have my stuff that I made in 3D art, which is basically just ceramics. I wish I had access to like a ceramic studio. I'd love to keep making 3D art clay. It's fun. Just keep talks for now. You're the favorite student of a teacher you despise. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. I had a teacher that I really liked in high school. She was a social studies teacher. And I signed up for the AP class next year, and then she left. Bruh. She taught government. It was government that she taught. Yeah, I mean, I was never one of those students that ever, like, raised my hand. I was one of those avert your eyes, don't call on me type kids. College teachers don't give a shit about anyone. Yeah, they probably offer 3D printing classes now for kids in certain schools, I bet. The worst was all the English classes where the teacher would like go around and call on people to read a passage from the book, whatever book. Oh, brought his kid to class. Ooh, yikes. Two of my teachers married each other. Social studies teacher and an English teacher. I wonder if they're still together. I think they mostly got together because they're Steeler fans. I think that's mostly the reason. Yeah, so many books in English that you have to read are just total snooze fests. The AP Euro teacher, oh no. I'm not telling you how to do it, teachers. Throw projects for previous students in their face. That's so dreadful. GG. This isn't dreadful though. We win. I mean, on one hand, it's like, yeah, teachers absolutely don't get paid enough. You know, it's especially now. I can only imagine how miserable it is to be a teacher. But at the same time, it's like some of these people I think should have picked a different profession. I don't think this was the right path for you, personally. Is this the right path for me, a shiny Articuno? No. No. Articuno, I've had Zapdos and Moltres for like 900 years. Come home. Oh, I have several family members that are teachers. Not a job for the faint of heart. Very true. What would even be, like, if you were to be a teacher, chat, what grade would you want to teach? Because if you deal with, like, little kids, you know, you have all this stuff with little children, and then you have to deal with their parents. I mean, I guess you have to deal with the parents all the time, unless you're a college professor. High school, you have, you know, they're teenagers now. 6th grade. Honestly, yeah, maybe same. Like middle school. They're not quite little children anymore, but they're not quite high schoolers. Yeah, seniors probably... Well, I guess it would depend. Seniors are ready to get out of there. Taught all ages and each sucked, yeah. You're gonna have bad times across the board. I mean, I swear, I see a story every day about a teacher that's like, yeah, none of the kids in my class can actually read. They're all illiterate. Like, what do you even do if the kids in your class can't read? Mime time. Time for mime. You gotta go to the special class. I mean, if you're... It's incredible how some parents just won't teach their kids anything. Like, that's the job of the parents. Teach your little brats how to read. Literal barest minimum here. This is Solgaleo, by the way. The only steel type left. They don't teach everything in school. They don't! There's a lot of stuff that they should, though. Mortgages, interest, taxes, a lot of stuff that I never learned. Defunding the education system. Yeah, that certainly does not help. The Sire. The Quag of Sire. Seats in the lecture hall will comfortable to sleep in. Wow, you learned how to fill out a check? We didn't learn anything like that. Exactly, Mimikyu. It's so true. All these high schools are like, we're preparing our students for the future. It's like, are you? Are you though? How much of that Algebra 2 knowledge did I really end up needing in adult life? I think the most dated class I took was my typing class. That class was taught as if I was like a boomer going to school. I think I got a C. I think I might have got a C in typing class. I don't like being told how to do things either their way or the highway. Like, I type very fast and proficiently in my own way. Like, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Leave me alone. I don't need to place my hands over the keyboard in a specific way. The way I type is just fine. Thank you. Yeah, you're not my dad. You don't know me. Hey, the 10 stream streak. All A+ student, that was not me. I'm not a great test taker. It's like, you know, I did my homework most of the time, you know, did all the assignments, but I'm just not a very good test taker, and I never have been. You hated health class. I remember the video, I think it was at middle school, where they showed us the, like, girls' period video, and it was so dated. I remember it was, like, a girl that had, like, coconut head hair from Ned's Declassified. And for some reason, the only part of that video I remember was, like, she had a giant box of, like, tampons that, like, comedically fell out of her bag at one point. It's like, why do you have a box of like 30? It's just completely useless, unhelpful information. I took several, I don't know about you guys, but we had several health classes, middle school and high school. My high school health class teacher reminds me of, like, when I picture her face, I think of, Sue from Glee. Just that type of overall vibe. Yeah, I mean, it's probably even worse depending on where you live. The health class in high school was in a weird part of the school, too. My high school is huge. It has three different levels? I think it's 3 different levels. And the basement was kind of like a maze. You could get lost in the basement of my high school, which I did. I did frequently get lost. Especially as a freshman. Oh my god. Figuring out where the hell to go as a scared little freshman. Where am I going? Sometimes I still have nightmares about losing my schedule. If enough of us speak out. I mean, I totally agree with you, yeah. I hate that attitude. Like, it's inevitable. I don't agree with that. Taking a test you didn't prepare for. Yeah, I went to the battle frontier. I wish I got to go to Pokemon school. There is in Scarlet Violet. I have a lot of nightmares about missing the bus, although I haven't had them in a while. I would always dream about missing the bus. Tentacruel, we'll catch you in a dive ball. Thinking all the teachers lived in the school, that's funny. I always had such a long-ass walk to the bus stop. I lived in, like, multiple places where I just had to walk, like, a country mile. Okay, that's maybe an exaggeration, but... it was annoying. Sometimes, which this would always piss my dad off, but oh well. If the bus was like there and I was super far away, I would just turn around and have my mom drive me. Oh no, it's so far away. Anyway. Missing credit for graduation. Oh yeah, that was always a thing. Yeah, me too, me too. Sometimes my mom would take me and we'd go to like the grocery store and I'd get like a chocolate milk or a donut or something, or go to like Dunkin' and get a hot chocolate or something. Yeah, so they did allow parking for kids in high school, but I didn't have a car, so, you know. I was not one of the cool kids that drove to school. Actually, I had a friend, she was one of my friends at the art table in my 3D art class, and she had a job. Like, she would only go to school, like, she had like a half day, or maybe went every other day. She was I think she was a lifeguard for an indoor pool. And I always thought, wow, that's so... she's so mature. Dad also hated when your mom took you to school. Why is that like a dad thing? Like, why did that personally offend them? What's up, Silver? Nightmares about being back in senior year. A paper airplane. The only time I can think of, I think that like some kids got high during like prom and one of them got like removed from the football team or something like that. That was like the only instance of anybody in my grade ever getting like reprimanded for anything. Oh no, a kid did a weed, ruin his future. My school was too far away. There was no way I could have walked. Being locked in school. I've had dreams about, like, schools with nobody else in them. Like, liminal space schools. Remove bathroom stalls. Ooh, that's bad. My high school actually got renovated the year I started as a freshman. I think I've told this story before, but they basically had a brand new wing. And I would always go out of my way to go to the bathrooms there because they were nice and brand new. That was always nice too, because I knew exactly where all my science classes were. Didn't get lost when it came to that. Competitive shitting. They didn't offer that at my school. It was so nice too. It had all this natural light. Like, the rest of the high school was just, you know, old, probably built in the 60s, 70s, brick, dank high school. Dank isn't dark, musty, cave-like. But then the new wing was like bright, sunlight, fresh, new. So Galeo, so Galeo. I remember in elementary school, one of the bathrooms had like a giant Five Nights at Freddy's ass vent that we would always like try to make up like there's some sort of beast or creature that lives in there, or like it leads to a magical land. The gateway to Narnia. The White Witch was in there handing out Turkish Delight. Pennywise, uh-oh. Don't want him in there. Yeah, I can only imagine how bad it is with, like, vapes and stuff now. I mean, vapes existed when I was in high school. But you'd have to be pretty bold. I mean, there were occasions where you'd smell a substance of some sort in the hallway. But besides that, I don't ever remember anybody, like, smoking or vaping. Get him, Malamar. Yeah, even after the expansion, I still had classes out in the trailers. Anybody go to a school where they had trailers? I had a home room in, like, 10th grade that was out there.
A savage hit!
True. You're so right. Pierce her nose in the bathroom. Ooh, that would hurt. What are they trying to do, like Parent Trap stuff? I always think of Parent Trap when I think of like self-piercing. The anime club. I think my school had an anime club, but I was not in it. I didn't join any clubs, chat. The anime club in high school did not have a prestigious name to it. I'll say that. GG's. And then never again. Nice. We fought some nasties tonight. It's good to get Solgaleo out of here. GG. We were cringe, but we were free. Nope. 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 No. No red lion. Damn it, game. Give me a shiny. My shiny drought would be droughtin'. My shiny drought is droughtin' all over the place. I like the cooking class that I took in high school. I think I took 2 of them? We made like lasagna and I think we made a cake one time. And I like the group of people that I was with. How's Fire Red go? Yeah, it's not. 25,650. Didn't talk to anyone. Relatable. Yeah, all my friends in high school, like one of them was in chorus, one of them was in band, one of them was a tennis player, and I didn't do shit. I wasn't in any sports. Okay, we got another dragon. So this could be Latios, Palkia, Zygarde, or Guzz. Oh, you have one for international? That's cool. I would have loved to have taken something like that. Also, heads up, Twitch chat, ads are gonna play, but we're just fighting Pangoro, so you won't miss much. Anything, really. Don't punch me, bro. Or Starmie, actually. Or Drakloak. Wait a minute, I'm realizing we have a lot of weaknesses here. One French teacher. So we had 3 different language options, chat. We could have done American Sign Language, Spanish, or French. I always did Spanish. Although part of me wishes I did take American Sign Language. That would be fun to know how to sign. I mean, I can understand bits and pieces. I'm not, like, fluent in Spanish, but I can understand some of it. Wow, you guys had Japanese and German? That's crazy. Oh, you had to take a language. You had to take a language in high school here. I actually kind of struggled with some of the later Spanish classes. Like, I actually have been in Spanish. They had Spanish classes even in middle school. But some of the one, like, the one in junior year, I remember not enjoying. And I guess French could have been cool, too. Actually, I think in middle school, we had, like, a general language class where you learned, like, a few different, like, very basic of a few different languages. For some reason, I remember what the French teacher looks like, even though I didn't take French. I do not remember my Spanish teacher in middle school at all. I had a friend in that class that I have a vivid memory discussing Smosh with. We were talking about the important stuff, you know, Smosh, Ian and Anthony. It's funny to because middle school was when YouTube was getting popular. I vividly remember so much YouTube discussion amongst my friends and I. Like Charlie and the Unicorn and Shoes and all these different YouTubers back then. Good times. Simpler times. Let's discuss the ethics of Smosh. I still love Boxman. Underrated Smosh classic. I've been again watching Little Karibo has been doing streams for the 20th anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. And it's interesting to hear what some of those references actually were. Because as a kid, I had no idea. There's so many... It's funny, especially there was a lot of Adult Swim references, and those just went completely over my head as a kid. No idea. Early YouTube was so charming. What happened? What the hell happened? I can't believe you've done this. Digimon up back from maintenance yet? Most of the creepy pastas and stuff, like, I remember hearing about Salad Fingers, but to me, the first one, the pioneers were, like, Slender the 8 Pages. Slendy Tubbies. You know, the classics. You know, the bona fide classics, like Slendy Tubbies. Aw, it is still under maintenance, you're right. I just checked. Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Amnesia the Dark Descent. I still have such a fondness for Amnesia the Dark Descent. Digimon Down, they should rename it that. I never watched any Adult Swim, like, ever. Even to this day. Like, I watched a lot of Cartoon Network shows. But I never watched Adult Swim. I don't think for any particular reason, I just didn't. Who is that? I can't even see. Trust you guys. Oh, your V-Pet's about to evolve. That's fun. Good luck. Death Note. Oh, it's Gastrodon. Uh-oh. Gastrodon's kind of a tough customer if we don't have a grass type. Tanky slug. I do remember Toonami. I definitely remember Toonami. Yellow Gastrodon in Gen 10 when? Oh, I should have set a timer for my other laundry. I'll just get it after stream. Gastrodon Dozo. That would be a terrifying Pokemon fusion. Gastrodon would be really annoying to deal with in Champions if he was in there. Because usually people are not packing any grass types. Gastrodon's really tanky and annoying to get rid of if you don't have a good grass move handy. Just keep going for Screech. The Toonami promos were always fun. It's so sad that we don't get like bumpers like that anymore because everything is just streaming. You don't see Meg too often, at least in singles. I'm not sure if it's more prominent in doubles, but in singles it's not. Like, you might run into one every few hours. At least that's been my experience. Yeah, who's the highest? Oh, Meowscarada. Meowscarada, and then yeah, Venusaur. And then Scovillain at 42 and Meganium is 44. Whimsicott's at 52. Victory Bell is at 71. Superior is at 76. Sceptile's 80. Yeah, not a lot of grass friends in the top, unfortunately. Oh, the bench resetting it feels excruciating. You can just go like 20 minutes without getting what you want. Or longer. Yeah, Rillaboom will solve that problem. I actually think that's why Gastrodon has been less prevalent in the Scarlet Violet era of VGC. It's because Rillaboom is on every team. Oh my god, you're so loud, Guzzlord. I gotta turn my speakers down. I genuinely think the relevance of Rillaboom has led to less Gastrodon. Which is sad. Poor Gastrodon. The poor snail. Slug. Slug snail. Yeah, Shiny Guzzlord's cool. I like every shiny Ultra Beast. Hippo in Gen 10. I don't want to see... One of the worst places in Scarlet and Violet is that awful desert. It's so barren and empty. The Pokemon are kind of boring. There's just nothing... The desert is... You don't want to be there. You don't ever want to... Don't go there. There's nothing there. Mew and not Mewtwo. You've had it too good for too long, Mewtwo. Ooh, the combo. The hammer arm combo. Let's go. I was almost thinking about doing body press Metagross. Like, my Metagross, I didn't bring as much last time. either body press or maybe try and hammer arm out on it. There's not a lot of decent fighting types running around in Champions right now either. Like, there's a few. But sometimes it's like, wow, I really wish I had a good fighting type move right now. The desert in Gen 9 inspired Metroid Prime 4's desert. Sneasler is so good! Chudling won me so many games. No, don't kill, don't kill, don't kill. We need Pangoro. Don't kill him. That's fine, you can crouch. You can crouch. Eating my citrus, call me Primarina. Skitter schmack. Yeah, you know what, Gastrodon? That was good damage. Also, YouTube is on something. Sometimes it auto-translates what people are saying in chat. It auto-translated Sneasler into snow donkeys. What the hell? Snow donkeys. Okay. Does Google Translate know something I don't? Snow donkey confirmed for Gen 10? And if I mouse over it, then it just properly says Sneasler. That's so weird. Donkey. Sneasler should have been ice poison. Hee hee. Yeah, YouTube's auto-translate is genuinely terrible. No shinies, no shinies, no shinies, no shinies. Alright, we'll do a few more rounds, chat. We'll do a few more rounds. We haven't seen Nihilego tonight. We haven't seen either Lottie. Haven't seen Lugia. Hee hee. Turns you into Michael Jackson. Hee hee. Uh-oh. Did the game have a stroke? What happened? Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Okay, it's fine. For some reason, every time I lower my desk, my microphone picks it up and Booper goes crazy. Slushdale. Wouldn't that be so freaky if there actually was a snow donkey in Gen 10? It was prophesized. The legends have foretold of this moment. Ice Mudsdale? That would be crazy. Snowbray. Yeah, that kind of is a cool concept. A donkey that, like, helps people moving cargo and stuff in the snow. Like, the Pearl Clan could have used something like that. Wow, Digimon Up is still in maintenance. What a bummer. Oh, and I checked Twitter and I literally see, we regret to inform you that maintenance will be extended. Oh. Oh, there's a new Lava Golem Merit card. Oh, cool. Pippi. Welcome back, Pippi. Oh, Harmony? Yeah. Oh, I was gonna play their voices. Hold on. I was gonna play their voice clips. What do we think, chat? Do we agree with these voices? Do we agree with these voices? Let me mute the game, actually.
We won the battle!
Yeah, fist bump!
I'm the strong one here!
I'm the strong one here.
You're great, that's for sure.
No matter the problem, I'll help you handle it.
We've got to help everyone we can, Pokemon and people alike.
I want people to live in harmony with Pokemon!
I just had a great idea.
I'll win for everyone's sake!
I believe in our team.
I'm Harmony. With Team MZ, I protect the city, people, and Pokemon.
I'm Urbane, the leader of Team MZ, the protectors of Lumio City.
Listen to Urbane, bruh. The protectors of Lumio City. I don't know, they sound okay, I guess. They sound fine. I guess Urbane sounds like I would expect. I love the one, like, Giovanni grunt in the middle of that video where he goes, hmm. Yeah, they sound fine, I guess. Urbane of your existence, haha. Have they still not given Lucas any skins? That always cracks me up. I don't play Masters, but I know from people in the comments of all those tweets that they haven't given Lucas, like, a single skin. Lucas is in the Diamond and Pearl male protagonist. He's gotten, like, nothing. I don't know why that's so funny. They're just excluding him. They don't want him. We do have Jinx at the end here. We could pick Jinx up. You know, that's a great question, CB. I would love to see Masters' current player numbers. I'm still thinking about that post about Pokemon Pocket, like, bleeding players. Like, people are leaving Pocket in droves. I played Masters when it first came out, and it just didn't really do much for me, and then I uninstalled it. Wasn't there a rumor that Gen 10 was gonna do the same thing as with Urbane and Tawny, where we're gonna have a male rival if you pick the female character and a female rival if you pick the male character? It kind of sucks that you can't pick, though. Like, I probably would have rather had Tawny. I guess it sucks. It's like, oh, well, you're picking the girl, so here, you get a guy. Like, I mean, okay, but... okay. Lapis and Bob. I like that one line from Urbane. That one line where he's like, huh, I've got a great idea. That's very Urbane. They kind of nailed it on that one. Going to hell, aren't you? I mean, I like Urbane and Tawny's design. It's interesting how they almost have like a adversarial relationship with you. They feel like they're competing for like who wants to be the main character. I wish they had done a little bit more than that, but they're more interesting than your usual Pokemon character, I suppose. She's just as terrible. I want to be the big hero and save the day. ZA is one of those games where I really wish your character had more agency. Like, I wish there were different ways to respond to characters. Like, your character should have been able to tell off Urbane and Tawny for losing to you and then going to the Floette Tower anyway. Like, you should have been able to have a moment where you're like, what the hell? Why? Why are you like this? Jinx. I love Dynamax Jinx's cry. She's the best. Wow, the Twitter algorithm works quickly. I mean, I follow this person's a fun artist. They love Hoot Hoot. I respect that for them. But look, they pulled her. They got Harmony. Who else is here? Let's see, we got Winona. What the hell is his name? Thorsten? Thornton? Bryson. Ooh, this is a terrible. We got some. Lucy's here. Love seeing her. Queen. Roxanne. Love her. I feel like you could maybe leave out some of the other characters, though. How do I feel about Pokemon Bank? Bad. Bad. Yeah, they got her twice. Oh man, these cards are so cool. They're doing Merrick so much justice right now. Oh, that's so sick. Damn, Yu-Gi-Oh's been killing it lately. Tyler's always considered doing a Ribbon Master. Yeah, I'll have to ask him about that, if he's gonna consider that. Oh, I've been healing Jinx. My bad. Yeah, the new Relinquish is awesome. The Egyptian gods are just so cool. I kind of wish Pokemon, like legendary Pokemon, there's not a lot of Pokemon that are larger than life. Like think of any Pokemon that's the size of like Slifer the Sky Dragon. They don't exist. Eternatus is the biggest Pokemon. Kind of wish we had some large lads. Some big friends. Oh, wow. The live-action Power Rangers series is no longer moving forward at Disney+. Damn, it's a rough time to be a Power Rangers fan. Damn. Yeah, Mega Rayquaza does not... Mega Rayquaza looks like a shrimp compared to Slifer the Sky Dragon. Slifer, the executive producer. I went Merrick at the start of that and then I turned into a little Joey Wheeler. Oh. Who's this bozo? Back again. I love more space Pokemon. Space Pokemon are all cool. Well, this sucks. Oh, I have the Slifer Kotobukiya statue. It's so cool. I have the Kotobukiya statues and all the Egyptian gods. They're very cool. Yeah, if this was Zygarde, this would be the most elite team of all time. Oh, interesting. Pori Leaks just posted an updated leak tracker chat with more details. Let me skim through this list real quick. Procedural generation is still in Winds and Waves. Post-game has co-op Netsu boss raid battles from the story path, like Scarlet Violet raids. There's a multiplayer travel agency races as well. What the hell? A sickly young girl takes care of Konetsu, who is the seed Pokemon, and you help her protect it from bad guys as you go around the region. Is that not just Lily? A sickly young girl. God, I hate the sickly young child trope in so much anime and stuff like that. A sickly young girl takes care of Konetsu and you help her protect it from bad guys. What if I let the bad guys take it? Aw, we'll never have that much choice in a Pokemon game. Defeating bosses during the Legend Tour will empower Konetsu, similar to how Koraidon and Miraidon gain new traversal features. According to Kura, Weewa's story is better than Scarlet Violet. We talked about this. World building is much stronger in the game, and the story has a consistent quality. That I need to see to believe. Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation had the annoying little sick...
What is friends? You have shown me kindness. I have never been seen kindness before.
Oh no. Karasu is Legends 3, so Karasu is the... I'm assuming the code name for the third Legends game, which, according to leakers, is Galar-based. The Cat in the Hat suit being sold, I have. It's terrifying. Okay, this is just an expanding on what we talked about before. Unlike other games, Elite Four members and champions show up throughout the game. The previous leaker alleged that the Dolphin Girl is the water-type Elite Four trainer. So again, they're alleging water, grass, electric. What was the last one? What was the other one? I forgot. Water, grass, electric... Fire. Hey, let's hope that the fire type Elite Four person actually has a fire type team. I know that might be a crazy thing to ask, but if you've ever played through Diamond and Pearl, then you know what I'm talking about. Pokedex is not finalized yet. Again, here's that awful piece of news we talked about before. The Weewa trailer is currently lower in fidelity than the actual game. However, depending on how QA goes, it could be downgraded back to trailer quality fidelity. They still cannot seem to figure out how to do some basic things. Optimizing, and what does it mean? Okay, so this actually gives more details. It says, currently the area with the most performance issues is underwater, particularly in the Neon Abyss. It's kind of all Pori Leaks really says. I'm reading this from Pori Leaks Leak Tracker. I mean, it is fascinating that Lag Lake lagged so bad. We had all the problems with lagging water in Scarlet Violet, and the geniuses at Game Freak were like, let's make our next generation entirely devoted to it. Curious. Here, I'll link it in case anybody wants to see it, and then I'll link Centro's post too. Which I do have a leak discussion in the Discord for where I post stuff like this if you're ever curious. GG. You get what you did. You get what you get, Palkia. Beasting on him. I mean, I don't think the trailer looked, performance-wise, that bad. I mean, I guess it's been a while since I've watched it. But it definitely didn't wow me either. How long has it been since Pokemon Day? Palkia, you're such a frick. A fricker. You can't! Oh, wait. Who was that? PokemonCafe.com. Nobody does it like Machamps.com used to. So I'll show this again, chat. Here's the alleged model of the water type Elite Four woman. That's apparently what she looks like. It's crazy that we eat that this is a thing that exists. Like, how did somebody rip a model straight from the Game Freak computers? How did this happen? A WarioWare character. I mean, this guy has a picture of her like colored in, but I'm pretty sure that's AI. Is she Primarina? I don't think these colors. Psychic type. Oh, finally, something easy. I don't think these colors are official or legit or anything, but that's giving Primarina. Which, that doesn't make sense. That's a Gen 7 Pokemon. Don't be giving important characters old aces, please. Maybe there's a new mermaid Pokemon in Gen 10. I want a siren. I want a siren Pokemon. You think that's the grass one? I mean, I could see that too. So normal grass if the grass and electric things are true, those would be the first time they'd ever have Elite Four members that are grass and electric. Grass has existed since Gen 1. It's like every time I think about how there's never been another electric fire Pokemon except for Rotom Heat. These types have existed since day one. Why? Oh! That makes me think of something. I was playing Pokopia yesterday, and there's certain areas where you could light campfires and stuff like that, and I'm sitting there frustrated. We don't have any other fire water Pokemon. Why is Volcanion still the only one? Like, you know who could really liven up the place? A fire type. Game Freak's annoying tendencies to not experiment with fun typing like that actively makes Pokopia like a tiny, like maybe 0.2% worse. Where's a water fire Pokemon? Also, Digimon up is back up. We're so back. Actually, are we back, or am I gonna pull? I saw somebody pull 3 Davis on Twitter. That's... It should have been me, not him. Jack, Mark, and PewDiePie, what is it, 2012? 2010? No Agiomon. Ooh. Man, I didn't pull shit. The gotcha betrayed. The gotcha betrayed. Oh, wow. They gave me a ton of... Wait, I got more tickets. Wow, they gave me a boatload of rewards. Oh, I can get to level 25 on the hollow tube. Great. The Bouffalant. Apology tickets, yes. I'm excited to play more Pokopia. I figured out a color palette that I want for Bubbly Base, and I'm gonna go purple and pink. With maybe some whites and blues. I got Kingdra! I got my friend Kingdra. I'm so excited. I love Kingdra so much. Underrated! Underrated Pokemon. I actually have the whole family. I got Horsey, Seadra, and Kingdra now. A Monopoly Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has an archetype based off of board games. It would be fun to see a board game Pokemon. I don't know what they would do with that, but I wouldn't be opposed. Don't paralyze me. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, they have the Phoebus event right now. My Pokemon Center will actually be completed when I log back in again. So Phoebus has just been like flopping around in every other like Bleak Beach. Just chilling. Yeah, it is one of the sap that sips. One of the sippers of sap. The Clefable is dead. Beefalo. Don't Starve mentioned. You can bring certain Pokemon into Bubbly Basin too, like Smear Guru had a new little bit of dialogue. So I can put the bubble over Smear Guru's head if I want to bring him to Bubbly Basin. Which I just go back to- wow, this Bouffalant is killing us. This Bouffalant is taking names. Just take it easy, man. Yeah, Ditto would have to do a bubble over Charizard's tail. Oh boy, great news, chat. Pokemon champions to receive World Championships cosmetics. Do you like a PNG on a red shirt? Oh look, somebody made a Lego Archaludon. That's fun. As long as I don't have to fight you. As long as I don't have to see you in Champions, I'm good. And then there's a... Experts are debating. That's what it feels like talking about Pokemon on here sometimes. Our Chaladon would actually... That's genius. That person's a genius. Our Chaladon is... like, the perfect candidate to be a Lego. Is Bouffalon gonna wipe us here? Yes, it is. Wow. That's hilarious. We just got boofed. We just got boofed. Alright, well that never happened. Anyway. Moving on. Also, I saw this tweet. I thought this was interesting. The Palworld Twitter account tweeted out that they're having a 1.1 brainstorming session. How interesting. I just like seeing like little behind the scenes peek, like a little look behind the scenes to see like how these games are made. It's interesting. I got plenty of ideas. Let me in. Let me in the room. Ooh, Jolteon's here. Nice. What? You got me. So true, not Marnie. Any planned hunts before bank shuts down? I have no way of recording old DSs or 3DSs, so probably not. I mean, I guess I could do like a cam faced at like a DS. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Oh, I love Rocco. I didn't even realize he was responding to Jake Paul. It's funny watching people who've never built anything explain how the economy should work. Apt response. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm sure Jake Paul knows how the economy works, chat. I'm sure he's a real econ genius. Ugh, both of those guys are just, I can't say what I can't say on Twitch or YouTube. What I'd like to see happen to them. Just waste of oxygen. God, what a bunch of losers their parents must be. In other news, Pokopia, speaking of Pokopia, has sold over 5 million units. I think that makes it the second best-selling Switch 2 game. You know, all 3 of them that there are. This is... I'm just seeing if there's any other, like, bank or home tweets that I wanted to cover, and then I see Fortnite Grand Replica Victory Crown 1-to-1 scale replica for $200. Who is buying this? New Christmas present for your 12-year-old, chat. Just dropped. Somebody said I thought that was Captain Falcon's helmet. That's funny. The trophy. Yeah, the Celebi for Fire Red Leaf Green's not even shiny. Oh, Krook might... I could... Jolteon's a little risky here. I don't think I can attack it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's scary. Oh, the Game Boy Micro is underrated. I always wished I had one. They're so cool. I just love a nice little compact handheld console like that. That's awesome. Did I hear Duraludon? Did I just hear the shrill cry of Duraludon? I did, yeah. I was looking at my phone and I'm like, Duraludon. I knew I could sense you. Okay, we'll just helping hand Jellison. Ooh, you found yours at a pawn shop? That's so sick. I mean, I'd like to get a Game Boy Advance again. I have so much remorse that I got rid of some of my old consoles, chat. So much remorse. They were doing a bunch of, like, shells and stuff for the Game Boy Micro, too, but it didn't stay around very long, and now they're expensive. I've looked on and off over the years, and they are not cheap. Flame Red SP? Hell yeah. Wait, that's funny. I see this tweet. Them picking the same day Sega announced Frontiers hit 5 million copies after 4 years. That's the Pokemon difference for you, baby. 4 years versus 5 months. Pokopia has sold 5 million copies in such a short time. Yeah, somebody said multiple platforms versus a single platform, too. Yeah, you have to have a Switch 2 to play Pokopia. You can't play it on the Switch 1. That's funny. I mean, Pokopia is just a genuine well-made game, which helps. Again, it's great to have a side Pokemon game that's an actual game and not mobile game garbage. It's been a while, chat. Think about it. We don't really get Mystery Dungeon anymore. We don't get any of those kind of weird Pokemon spin-offs that we used to get during the DS, 3DS era. Like, they've gone so hard on mobile games. And most of them are bad. It does. Pokopia does have a lot of Mystery Dungeon vibes to it. The Pokemon all have unique, fun personalities. Absolutely. See, I think Pokopia is a successful game on its own. Whereas Beast of Reincarnation just felt way too derivative. Like, you can tell Pokopia devs love Minecraft and a lot of those cozy games, but it has its own identity. Where Beast of Reincarnation just felt like a copy, a cheap imitation. Yeah, we talked about the two directors, co-directors for Winds and Waves. The director who did the DLC we're playing right now, and the director who did the DLC for Scarlet Violet. Listen, Omori has had some really awful games under his directorialship, so I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to get some of the new guys in who've made some of the good DLC. Also, heads up chat, last As of the Night are gonna play, but you won't miss anything. Who, me? Couldn't be. Oh, they've been showing a lot of prototype beta builds of Pokopia lately. Like, officially. They're sharing official like prototype stuff right now. Like, this is so interesting. You can tell they're proud of the game. Oh, look at that. Look at this early footage. Wow, the Ditto character has had their vibe since day one. Like, they knew what they wanted to do with Ditto since day one. Like, that design has barely changed. Oh, interesting. Look, they have multiple Mankey. So they originally planned to have multiples of this. Oh, there's multiple Butterfree, too. Okay, that's very similar. Oh, wow, look, they were gonna have you have Charmander powers. That's so interesting. D23 is going on right now. They've been showing off a lot of stuff. Look, Chad, it's Elsa and Anna in Frozen 3. They put Elsa back in that braid. Oh, they're serious now. Get ready to let it go again. Yeah, Pokopia just has chill, positive vibes, absolutely. And it manages to tell an emotional story. Like, the ending credits of Pokopia genuinely, like, hit me in the feels. Like, it's certainly a better story than games like Minecraft have. Yeah, before Pokopia came out, I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about Tangrowth, but I ended up really liking him. They set Pokopia up real bad with that original trailer they released where that woman did the voiceover and it just sounded so bad. That trailer scared me. But that was just a badly cut trailer. I mean, Minecraft is great. It's like the best-selling video game of all time. But Minecraft's fun really comes from you or your people you're playing with. It's like you get in, you get your Ender Pearls, you go beat the Ender Dragon. There you go. That's it. I mean, there's a lot of side Minecraft content, but I'm not talking about that.
Pelipper!
What is this, VGC? What are we fighting, a rain team? Pelipper. Knock it off, Solgaleo. Minecraft is fun if you have a passion for building things. Yeah, there's definitely... Like, if you don't enjoy the building, you're just not getting everything from the experience. I mean, it's fine to just, like, fighting shit and go fight the Ender Dragon or whatever, but I feel like the meat and potatoes of Minecraft are getting into the building aspect of it. Yeah, the Pokopia trailers and marketing did that game no favors. Oh, you got Sang Loopmon, cool. I love that. I love that one. A purple friend. A big purple friend. Yeah! Can you be a big red friend, Solgaleo? Please? Please? Solgaleo's great because I never have to second guess it. It's just Premier Ball. I mean, Lux Ball would look nice too. I could see a world where Lux Ball would be very nice too. What did I catch Lunala in? I don't remember. Moon Ball. Hey, where's the Sun Ball? Wait a minute. Nope. 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 Bruh. Alright, chat, let's do one more. One more. Win, lose, failed. I mean, I don't think we've ever had a draw. I don't think you can draw. If you had one shot. One more, let's do it. Let's do it. Draws when the online service craps itself. It's Jover. See ya, Yeti. Have a good one. The Digimon Up servers are lagging. Mama, they're lagging. Alright, who we fighting? No way. The prodigal jelly has returned. Yay! We're ending on something nice and fun. Thank God. It's Nihilego. Nihilego is Poison Rock. Ooh, geez, the up servers are lagging bad. Ooh. Come on. I'm hitting something and it's taking like 10 minutes to register. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Close your mouth, Golduck. Transfer Pokemon up. I'll have to see what I even have in bank. I haven't checked in a very long time. I mean, again, it doesn't really matter, you know, that I'm not the biggest Pokemon Bank user. I know other people use Bank all the time. Beating Red and Heart Gold Soul Silver for the Living Legend title, that is sick. That is genuinely sick. Maybe I should find... I mean, that is a good one. That is a good recommendation. Living Legend is very sick. Maybe I should shiny hunt a Gibble and find, like, a cool title to give a Garchomp. So I can have a unique, fun Garchomp in Champions. I mean, my Garchomp in Champions is unique. It's Cute Chomp. I love Cute Chomp. I'll have to really think about it. Again, you got 6 months, chat. Bank goes down the day before Pokemon Day in a shocking twist of events. You've got 6 months. I mean, I've talked on and off about maybe getting a Ribbon Master. It's just so overwhelming. But, like, going for maybe a unique sick title? That sounds less scary. You put Golduck in a muzzle. Close your mouth, duck. Isn't as bad as it seems. It seems like a daunting task. Niligo, you're a big jellyfish. Wow, these items are terrible. Very bad. Like how we have the wide lens and then blunder policy. It takes 2 weeks. Despair right before joy. I really love titles. If there's one thing you can get my attention with, it's like cool titles. I really hope we get expanded even more titles in Gen 10. I think that's really cool. It's because I get to flex with them in Champions. I get to actually like send out Pokemon and then you can see the title. It's cool. Yeah, exactly. Champions makes you appreciate titles even that much more. They need to do a little cup in Champions so I can flex my snowy snom. Everyone would be so jealous. They'd be like, "What? Snowy Snom? That's amazing." I cannot conceive. A Snom and it's snowy? How can this be? I could do my Snowy Snom and I can do my shiny Recluse Noibat. Get the gang back together. Peckish Dondozo. I thought about doing the Primeape Annihilape stuff tonight, but I'm telling you, Chad, I had a miserable time at Dondozo. That shit put a bad taste in my mouth. I'm like, I need a break. Yes, we will return to Snom for the glorious night of Snom-miss. I actually would like to see some events in Gen 10 similar to the ones they've done in Scarlet Violet, where they focus on a unique mark. They started doing that when Kitakami came out. The first one was for the Clefairy. I can't even remember the mark right now. But they did an event with Clefairy, and that was great. I hope they carry that into Gen 10. Gen 10. Alright, we got X-Blown and we got Lasagna Crab. Love that Lasagna Crab. Would I buy a Winds and Waves theme Switch too? I mean, it would be $500, which is a lot of money. I guess it would depend on how it looks. I could maybe see myself buying, like, the shells. I actually bought the Scarlet Violet shells for my Switch 1. Fun fact. I have the Koraidon, the orange Koraidon, purple Miraidon Switch dock cover on right now. Snom is a perfect Pokemon in my opinion. I'm kind of glad, again, that I don't like the new Zelda one that much. I'm not experiencing tons of FOMO. I don't think Pokemon has given us their best consoles in the Switch era, though. The Let's Go one, it always makes me laugh. The classic color combo of yellow and brown. I like the Zashi and Zamazenta Switch Lite. That one is, I mean, it's a little on the playing it safe side. Poo Poo Pee Pee edition. I do like the Scarlet Violet one. I think it's fun. But none of them have reached the heights of, like, some of my favorite Pokemon SPs or Pokemon 3DSs. You know, some of those consoles, they were just elite. Oh, the Torchic SP, it's so good. They killed it for all the Gen 3 ones, like the Groudon and Kyogre SPs. Like, they were really cooking during Gen 3. I do like all the Pikachu consoles, too. I have the 3DS Pikachu one. One of my favorites that I wish I had is the Japanese Pokemon Center DS that had Mew on it. It's very subtle. The original DS Fat. It's a very subtle console, but I like it. It's very nice. The Hey You Pikachu N64 is another favorite, especially the Japanese one that's orange. I'm just a sucker for a good orange console, what can I say? It's Nihiligo. Yeah, here's what it looks like, chat, if I can find a suitable image of it. Here's the... It's so subtle. Hold on, let me see what I'm doing. You're going to power up punch. Look at the box. The box is so cute. You could barely see Mew. You might argue that it's like too subtle. But I like that. That's fun. Maybe I just like the box. Maybe I really like the box, actually. Okay, here's a better picture of it. There. Ooh, this person's asking if it's a fake. Oh, do they have fake Mew shells? Hold on. They should have made a Mew DS Lite, is what they should have done. Wow, that Reddit thread is apparently that is fake. People are saying that is fake. I've never seen a Mew DS shell before. You can buy a lot of console shells on like AliExpress, various China websites, Temu, etc. if you want to swap the shells yourself. I've always wanted to do that with my GameCube. Because I have a very aged Pokemon Gale of Darkness skin on it. It's just a black GameCube. But it is kind of iconic, at least to me. My faded, yellowing Pokemon Gale of Darkness skin slapped on my OG black GameCube. But they have some really cool GameCube shells. They're so cool. I've always wanted to get shells for my Switch 1 Joy-Cons, but doing Joy-Con shells is fairly difficult. Like, some consoles you'll have an easier time than others swapping the shells out. Sometimes, like, especially with the Joy-Cons, you have a lot of little internal things you have to be very careful messing with. Yeah, the puffy sticker one. That's the exact one I have. GG's. I love ending on a W. Thank you, Nihiligo. We'll definitely get a Switch 2 for Winds and Waves. Absolutely, 100%. And we know the first unique Switch 2 we're getting is Zelda. We'll probably get a Mario one next year, too. Aww. Man, my shiny drought is pissing me off, chat. It's making me sad. Well, thanks for raiding with me, everybody. I guess, let's do the champs check. Why not? Yep, no, not a single shiny lately. Everything has just been barren. My last Dynamax shiny was this lovely Mimikyu back in June. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I got Wishy-Washy from a raid in Sword and Shield. That's where I got shiny Wishy-Washy. Wishy-Washy will absolutely be back in Gen 10. Alright, champs check. I'm looking for Sneasler, I'm looking for Meowscarada, and I'm looking for Castform. My three boys. My three goats. Aw, Lucario's so little. Little baby. Ugh, why don't I want a Hisui Zoroark and an Ultra Ball? Yuck. Do I have any tickets? Fire. Do I have poison? Oh, I have fighting. We could try some fighting tickets. I don't know why not. Nothing. Hey, that's what I wanted, but shiny, but yellow. Annihilate. Oh my god, you gave me I'm just missing Castform, and you know the fact that none of you are shiny. Aw. That's crazy. Demi-Devimon. They gave us a ton of tickets. Hey, look, it's Toxicroak, aka... What if Sneasler was bad? No, not fire. Why? Do my grass ticket. I have very few tickets. I feel like they should give you more type tickets. I don't know how people play this game without transferring Pokemon from home. Oh, and you're giving me Semi-Sage? Yeah, so the type tickets give you 3. You get 3 guaranteed of that type, and that's it. Kinda sucks, honestly. I don't have any poison. I'm all out of fighting. Okay, I'll try one more dark type. Come on, Meowscarada, don't make me shiny hunt you in Scarlet Violet, please. It does. When you hit Master Ball and Champions, you cannot rank down anymore. It's great. I just hit Master Ball this past week, chat. The Champions VOD is up if you want to watch it. I had some good games. I surprisingly had a good time, except for 1 or 2 games. Seeing our Chaladon. We'll play some more Champions soon. Sneasler's my new best friend. Sneasler is my new best friend. Yeah, I love singles. Everybody plays VGC. But I've always been on that singles train. But thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. I will be back this weekend for probably some Fire Red, Leaf Green. And then I do want to put my Garchomp Lego together, so we might do that. But check out the Discord if you're new here. You can share your own shinies, you can share off your Pokemon merch, all that fun stuff. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Thanks for all the follows tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. And we'll definitely have another Dynamax stream soon. You know I can't quit them. You know I can't quit them. Alright, everyone. I'm out of here. I gotta go make my bed. I gotta go finish my laundry. Good night, everyone. Bye.